Cinco Vegas, Big Five Brazil. Hey, pardon me, okay, in this cigar vlog. So, careful, careful. Trying to shield from a little bit of the wind here and about knock the camera out of the tree. So, this is a relatively new offering, at least new to me. I never heard of it before. I saw it show up in the catalog and I thought, started thinking to myself, I must try this. This is obviously a big, huge gordo, so you have to make sure your cutter actually fits, which is one of the issues I've had with the inch from EP Carrillo. That said, the second one I had was actually fantastic, so yeah. But so far, this is, to my knowledge, a Brazilian wrapper. And so far, every time I see a cigar that says Brazil on it, I know I'm going to be in for a good time. Okie dokie. As you can see with any gordo, it's a mouthful. But it's a good mouthful. Okay. Right from the get-go, you got a pretty hefty hit of baking spice, a bit of sweet. Honestly, good clean tobacco. A couple other flavors I can't quite put my tongue on. Can't quite put my finger on. Finger, tongue, ding, 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 ding. Anyway. So far, excellent start. This is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and get this down to the first inch and see if anything wakes up, changes. If I can get away from the annoying wind gust that decided to come up. I don't know if you know, that's behind me, but there's a little bit of clouded cover rolling in, so. Yeah, go figure. Yesterday we almost hit 90 degrees in a week. It's supposed to snow. This state sucks. Anyway, I'll get back to the first inch. Okie dokie. I think I found a spot that's got relatively low wind eddy. So, kind of got a little sidetracked on what I was thinking about because I was trying to find a spot with no wind. After you get it lit, most of the spice kind of dies down a little bit. You get that solid baking spice, but it's not so spice. Noticed, you know? You had no idea how hard it was to try to find the spot. It was like some idiot came out here and doodled a bunch of stupid shit all over the wall, and they decided to paint over it, but the guy used blue, and they painted over it in white, so you still see it. And it's just stupid. Minor gripe, minor gripe. Yeah, you get solid baking spice, almost a good coffee note, a little bit of touch sweet. Richard Hill is basically all baking spice, touch of bready. Overall, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna get this down to the halfway point and see if anything wakes up or changes, and hopefully not get irritated as hell at the weather, which is looking to be irritating. I swear it was nice when I came out here. Okay, we're coming up to about the halfway point here. We're kind of in a weird situation. I don't think Friendly Tree has got the shield in the right place to stop most of the wind. He's trying, though. He's trying. Anyway, flavor's been good and complex and nuanced, which is always a nice bonus feature to have. There's kind of a strange mix where between the mouth and the retrohale, there is a slight rose-like floral note, which is actually kind of nice, on top of the baking spice and other things that are going on. Overall, this is another one of those symphony cigars that everybody's going to be keyed a little different to, so everybody's probably going to notice something a little different in a little bit different quantity. The funny thing is, I've had cigars about the size that I've really had to just like puff away like a train, you know, like a train. I had to be careful not to turn that into something really stupid.
It's puffing like a choo-choo train.
But anyway, it's like I've had gordos that I've had to really puff on just in order to get anything off them. One and done. It's well made enough that the airflow is such that you can just smoking like a regular cigar. Okay, that retrohale had something very, very cedary in it. I think that's where I was getting the kind of rose floral note. There's a cedar note. I think I got it. I think I pinpointed something. Okay, anyway. I'm going to go ahead and get this down and see how everything develops or changes and see if anything just does something different. Let's see how it goes. So far, it's proven to be a very interesting cigar. Excuse me whilst I talk at 50 miles a second. I'll get back to you then, though. Okay, getting down to the nub here. Figured it's about time to wrap up. Especially because I think I'm about to get dumped rain on. Anyway. Always gotta watch out for bicyclists, even in weather like this. People are nuts. Anywho, flavor-wise, been excellent and consistent throughout. With subtle changes here and there, like it starts off a little heavy on the baking spice, then you get good coffee notes, this kind of floral, cedary perfume, just all kinds of stuff going on. Especially in the retrohale, you really get that kind of cedary, almost floral note. Overall, very nice. Definitely recommend. That's kind of one of the things. Anything that says Brazil, I'm immediately interested in because I've yet to have a bad one. I had a lot more that I was going to say, but it's like I thought about it in my head and rehearsed it over it. You just went over it, and it's like now I'm actually saying it, nothing. Good cigar, go check it out. That's my recommendation right there. So, drink pairings, I'm going to say any good bourbon, maybe scotch, maybe something a little smoky, and of course any kind of coffee you particularly care for. Overall, basic, good, classic cigar. I'm trying to find things to say, but I'm out of stuff, so yeah. There is always somebody with a loud as hell motorcycle. Anyway, like I said, definitely worth the money. Check them out. Single Vegas has always been a very good brand, and it's actually the first brand that I ever bought an actual box of, Single Vegas Gold. It's kind of funny, they came in this big, huge gold brick-shaped, big, square, pyramid gold brick. But a little bit of whimsy there. Yeah, recommend. I can't recommend enough. Definitely check them out. That said, if you like this review and you like the review, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if I had a different experience. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Yeah. So yeah, I'm done. That's all I got. I'll see you next time.